It's the internet. You're busy. We are looking at the Xbox One update. Microsoft's going to start rolling this out to everybody soon. It's in preview right now. I believe it's in alpha. Once it goes into beta, I think some people in the preview program will get it, and then everyone will get it over the next few weeks or so. Of course, this is just Hitman. This is not the preview of the update yet. But here's what happens when you hit the Xbox button now. So now you get this sidebar. This is something that Microsoft has talked about in some of its blogs, some of its literature, some of its videos about what's coming to the Xbox soon. This is a new kind of quick, fast menu bar that is going to be its new go-to experience for getting you from one thing to the other on your Xbox. This doesn't fully replace your home screen. You could still get to your home by hitting here, right here, and it's going to take you all the way here. But the point is that when you're in a game like Hitman, and you want to do something quick, like invite some friends, you don't have to go all the way back to that home menu now. You just hit this button, and it happens a lot faster. You could tell that Microsoft has prioritized speed and responsiveness over some other things for this update. That has required it to do a major overhaul of how the menu system works, but the result of that is clearly speed and responsiveness. Some other things here, I like the layout. I do think it's it's not just much faster; it is much quicker to get around from one thing to the other. I also I like where everything's laid out at. So so let's go back to the game. We're playing Hitman or whatever, and then we hit the Xbox button, and it takes you right over here. You can see on the left-hand side, the menu button that you're at is right in the middle of your entire menu. So like it's hovering over the Xbox icon, and if you go down, you'll get things like messages, notifications, beam broadcasting, settings. These are like tools. These are things you're going to do. Up here's like your friends list, your friends and clubs, your parties, achievements, things you might just want to like check out and see what's happening, but then you might want to go in and interact. Here, you're only going to go down if you actually want to send a message or you want to read a message. You're only going to go down if you want to read a notification or if you want to start broadcasting or if you need to get into settings. So it's set up in a more logical way. You're going to go down here to start to like take care of some business. And if you just want to see who's online, you just go up. You can kind of quickly glance and see what's happening here. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna close that. I also like, so we have the achievements list is right here, really quickly. that was, so I think in the old Xbox menu interface, launching achievements meant it was gonna launch an entire new app, I think. So having the ability to like, okay, what are Hitman's achievements? I'm gonna hit this. I'm gonna go right up here. Here's everything. You don't have to get nuts about trying to pop something up, open on the side, opening a whole other app, slowing down your entire Xbox. This thing's just going to work. And, you have things like the achievement tracker that's like super easy to activate. So, we're going to turn that on. And now we are in, like, now we're actually doing things, and we can like set up like where we want things set up at, transparency, number of achievements. Let's just do 3, yeah. So I think what we can do now is like select something. Hit X to make this a favorite. So hit that. So okay, so right there, like now it's putting the achievement tracker right there on the bottom right of my screen. Contract Assassin, top of the class, Unseen Assassin. So these are useful features that I think a lot of people are going to want, and it makes a lot of sense. It makes this update feel like maybe Microsoft has finally got things right with the way the Xbox works. I've liked some of the past updates, but when I've gone on to, I've tested them and they felt faster, and then over time they got bogged down again. That could happen here. We could be in a situation where this just seems fast right now, and as Microsoft does other updates, this gets slower and dumber as well. But clearly, I know Microsoft knows this is a problem, that its interface, its system felt sluggish compared to PlayStation 4. It feels really sluggish compared to the Switch now. Now that I've used the Switch is very responsive, very easy to use. Doesn't have a lot of features like this, but you press a button, it happens. The action happens instantaneously. Here you have been, in the past with the Microsoft's Xbox One, you have been waiting for actions to happen after pressing a button on the menu system. Now, it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. So, one of the other big features, of course, is beam broadcasting right there on the big menu bar. Oh, I've hit the my trigger buttons there. This is not going to work just the way I'm recording this because I'm streaming it to my computer and recording it from there. But we're going to do a separate video on Beam, do some more coverage on Beam and how that works. But it's right here. You hit it and you'll get started. You get signed up with Beam, and you'll be broadcasting to that. Of course, Microsoft owns Beam now. That's why it's integrated like this. You can still broadcast through Twitch using the Twitch app. That's not gone. Microsoft has just surfaced Beam higher than Twitch, which seems fair, but it might not. It might also kind of be a bit unfair if you are Twitch, if you're in that situation, or if you're YouTube and you're not even on Xbox at all. Let's see what else is here. I think a lot of these other things are the same. The setting system, it's the same, but again, like it's super fast. I don't think Hulu's gonna work. Yeah, this app can't be streamed. But it's just this slide out menu interface, just from any screen you're at, pops up so much faster than the old home menu. But then when you do need to go to your home menu, you just hit this and, here's all your bonus, all the extra information that you were getting before. This is still laid out pretty similar to the way it was. If you want your pins, you just go to the home menu and you hit down. But you can also like you're getting a lot of your recent stuff right here, so you're not going to have to do much. But your pins are also on this screen. There's everything that not everything, but here's your most important pins, and then you just hit this to bring up everything else. Also, the games and apps button I think is something that people have always felt was kind of hidden, but you hit the Xbox button, the menu slides out, you go over here. Here's your recent stuff. Oop. Here's your recent stuff, but right here's your games and apps. Everything is right here for you to get to. And again, that popped up so quickly. It was such an instantaneous load. Let's try something like the store now. That's another one of these tabs right here that is available quickly, at least to select quickly. Let's see how fast it loads. I'm going to hit it right now. And that was a little bit slower than some of the other things, but this is drawing from the internet instead. So that's to be expected. And it wasn't that slow, relatively speaking. Yeah, I don't see much else to kind of go over here. I think that Microsoft, like I said, may have fixed their issues. This is much faster than it was before. I'm not a huge fan of the PlayStation 4 interface, but it did at least feel more responsive. I think that now at this point, if it stays this responsive, if it stays this quick, Microsoft has done something here that feels like it could compete and maybe surpass what Sony's done with the PlayStation 4 in terms of its interface. Let's hope it stays that way. And let's hope it encourages Sony to really pick up its game in terms of updates for the PlayStation 4, so that behaves even better as well, and it makes more sense and the games get laid out in a more logical way. Okay, like I said, I'm going to do a video on Beam. We're gonna interact with that, see how that works. But for now, this has been the new Xbox One update. It's going to be coming out soon. If you don't have it yet, keep an eye out. If you want it more quickly, I think you got to have gold, and I think you need to sign up for the Xbox preview program. But I'm not even sure if they're letting more people in here yet, so we'll have to see. Thank you for watching. Thank you for checking this out with me. I will see you guys in the next video. Join me for my Beam stream. Oh, that rhymes. Beam stream. And I'll see you then.